Alright, inverted paradiddles with 2 kicks this time. But, yeah, I'll start along with this stuff, see how it goes. Cool. That one's okay. I think that one sounds pretty cool. Although I kind of feel like some of the patterns that I'm coming up with this one, with the inverted paradiddles, end up just being the same as the patterns I come up with for the normal paradiddles. And I'm sure that's because they are pretty similar patterns, and also because I have the same tendencies. Like, I always have a tendency to like to do stuff that flows between the floor tom and the snare drum. I just think it sounds cool. So yeah, I probably have already played this one with the normal paradiddle version, right? Kick, kick, right, right, left, as opposed to kick, kick, left, right, left, right, right, left. I think they're probably about the same. The non-inverted paradiddle feels a little bit easier to play to me. Right, right, left, left. Kick, kick, right, left, left. Next one. Something that I realized just now is that as you add in more kicks to these patterns, it's not going to matter as much what the sticking is, because obviously there's going to be less notes on your head. And so practicing the inverted paradiddles with one kick it was probably quite useful, felt pretty different, and I would come up with some different patterns. But as I add more kicks into the patterns, I'm just gonna end up orchestrating them the same way, because it's not gonna matter as much, right? Because there's not as many notes on your hand. So I'm sure I already played that one as a normal paradiddle as well, because the only difference there is the end. I'm playing left, right, right, as opposed to left, as I would be in a normal paradiddle. The first half, where the kicks are, is the same as before, right? So probably doesn't. I mean, yeah, it doesn't really change the pattern all that much. The biggest difference that I'm finding is that because the first inversion ends with a single left hand as opposed to a double left hand, well, you know what a single and double is. I don't need to explain that. But it lends itself to an accent there, which I really, really like. I really like ending my fills with like a big accent on the snare, so that it like sets up the crash. So, yeah, I suppose in general I'm probably going to prefer these patterns a little bit more, but that orchestration that I was just playing, I thought was pretty cool. And because it ends on a single left hand, I can accent the end if I want to. Maybe even take the accent off of the first, off of the first left hand, or the accented left hand. You know what I mean. That one, I could swap for an accent at the end. it's going to take a lot of practice to get that sounding or feeling really, really good because of the alternating kicks. Like I've said in previous videos, that's something that I really want to work on to make sure I can get it sounding and feeling really, really good. Yeah, but this one would be kick lead and then starting on your left hand. Why does it sound less even on snare? Is it because the snare is a shorter sound, or because the floor tom sounds more similar to a kick? I feel like when I play it on the snare, I notice like the little discrepancies in timing more than I notice it when it's on the floor tom. Hard to count and do that at the same time. That's an exercise. Okay, next one. See, I always go back to the same kinds of patterns. I'm not really sure about how I would orchestrate this one to make me feel really good about it. that's pretty cool. It's quite different to the original pattern. So the original pattern was just kick, left, left, kick, left, right, left, left. And I think that one, I don't know, like I like how it sounds on the snare. As I moved it around, I found less orchestrations that I was as fond of. But moving it to the ride cymbal there, that sounded pretty cool. And then I tried to put a ride cymbal on the 1 where the kick was as well. And then I realized it sounds kind of cool if you put a kick on the 4 where like that last little ride cymbal of the double right hand would be. Oh, sorry. So then you've got that tresillo kind of thing going on the kick. Yeah, it's pretty different to the original pattern, but still kind of cool. That one's all right as well. I never really put open hi-hats in my fills. I always put closed hi-hats, but never open. And I suppose it's just because I don't have the coordination to be able to put my kick in a bunch of different places in my fills, and also open my hi-hat as well. My left foot coordination is terrible. Let's look at the next one. Okay. So this one, because the kick is on the 1st and the 5th note, it's just kick, hand, 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 kick, hand, hand, hand. And with this orchestration, it's kick, left, left, right, kick, right, right, left. This one just feels very like exercisey. I don't know how applicable it will be. This one's also got that like St. Thomas vibe that I was talking about the other day. Was it? Like I said, my left foot coordination is really, really terrible. I need to. It used to be okay. Now I think I've kind of lost it a little bit. So maybe, I don't know, something else I need to practice. But that's probably a little bit lower on the priority list if I'm honest. the way that this one sounds. I don't know how I'm going to move it around yet, but I like the way it sounds. That feels promising. Feels a bit tricky to play, but... So again, with this one, I've kind of changed it up so it's a little bit... All right. So with this one, I've changed it up so it's a little bit different. So the hi-hat, I play my hi-hat foot on... Okay, I'm going to need to fix this properly. So the idea is that I'm swapping the second kick for my hi-hat foot, which leads it into the hi-hat foot, hi-hat hand thing. I really like that kind of sound. But yeah, I'll play more with that later. I gotta fix this.